The following is a World-Class Bullshitters exclusive.
Come with me now on a journey through time and space. The time is now. The space is Ollie's. The dilemma? The unsellable pile of Disney merchandise continues to grow. Folks, welcome back to your favorite video series here on WCBS. I'm about to take you throughout multiple stores around the country, and you're going to be surprised at what you see, not surprised at some other things, but you also get a look at some new things that are out there in the world. So before we get out there, hit that thumbs up button, make sure your bell notification is turned on to all so you get tons of WCBS content in your feed all the time, and listen, because I have good news. WorldClassBullshitters has passed its goal. So folks, if you were on the fence worried that WorldClassBullshitters wasn't going to pass, this last week has been incredible, and we're now well past our goal. How high can it go? Well, the sky's the limit and space is the place. So, go to WorldClassBullshitters.com right now, get yourself a copy. You have less than a day as of this recording, but it's worth it. So folks, get ready. It's time. So here we are at Ollie's, and here's some new stuff already. We have Ant-Man from Ant-Man Quantumania. Yeah, there's a lot of Ant-Man here. Let's check one of these out, shall we? Did you like Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania? Let me know down in the comments below. So you get a bonus Paul Rudd head. When this is $5, I'm going to buy one just to have a Paul Rudd action figure. Not Scott Lang. So let's see what else they got around here. Those have not been moved. Those have not been moved. There's more Holdos. Let's see, what else do we got? Ah! This is new. We got an Ahsoka doll. Now this is the high-end Ahsoka doll, the one that's got all the electronic features. Let's see how many they got. They got a lot of them. And wow, that's just a lot of Ahsoka. I thought she was popular. Let's take a closer look at her.
Trust your
Don't say.
May the Force be with you. Surrender.
Oh. All right. Well, let's see what the back says. Oh, same stuff she says. Cool. Awesome. Great. Done here. Now let's see what's on the other side. Jeez, I went the long one. Let's just edit that out. All right, here we are. For some reason, I went around for no apparent reason, but check this out. They have the Young Jedi Adventures. The Crimson Firehawk. Great name, weird concept. Didn't look like it hit too far out of the park. It was just kind of a failure again from Disney Star Wars, but what do you expect? But yeah, these things are very, very, very readily available here, and that show's kind of new. Not a good look. Now we're just passing through here, but stay tuned. There's a Shang-Chi update, and you'll laugh. Now, also, I noticed these Princess Leia figures. If you need one, they got them by the case. So, grab yourself a case, grab a case for a friend. There's Princess Leia's for everybody. Hope you like the Endor version. That's all they got. Hey, look, Kamala Khan. So at another discount store, we find more Disney merchandise because that's the only place it ends up these days. The parks are expensive, everything else is kind of cheap. And somehow they have Endgame toys on the shelves. Well, I guess they made so much of it back in the day. And what is that? Avengers Mech Strike. That'd have been a cool movie. By the way, this is the only Spider-Man figure style you'll see at these discount stores. Never a Marvel Legends Spidey, just whatever that scale is called. We have those Disney figures that nobody buys. What else we got? Ah, wrestlers. Bearcat Keith Lee. Bobby Lashley. Don't know that guy. Or him. Well, let's move on. So this caught my eye. These little knickknacks are fun. We got the Red Ranger, and he looks very underwhelming, to say the least. We have the Blue Ranger, who looks slightly better, but still incomplete and underwhelming. We got the Black Ranger. There's the Black Ranger. Who else we got in here? Ah, Trini, the Yellow Ranger. And there's Tommy, the best Ranger. Now this blew me away. This is a Spider-Man 3 resin paperweight figure, and it's from 2007. I picked this up right away, and I was like, wow, $10, what a deal. I was really happy with it. So happy, in fact, that in a moment, I just stopped recording. And, yeah, I forgot I was making a video. Once I realized my mistake, I turned the camera back on to show you the rest of the store. There's, more Grogu, whatever that version is. More Ahsoka stuff, because nobody cares. And this is the stuff nobody cares about. We'll take a look on our way out of the store. Look, kids. Junk. So here we are at Walmart. The Ninja Turtles are, well, Ninja Turtling, but they got some new Iron Man figures out. Let's zoom out and check them out. We got, was that Iron Man, whatever model. There's the one from the game. There's the first appearance Iron Man, and there's Whiplash. And we also have, was it Count Nefaria? Now, look at the clearance. We got the Jessica Drew pregnant Spider-Woman. We got Zendaya. We got a Sandman. And we got a Matt Murdock. Yeah. Talk about filler toys. Now, let's take this rock figure that I picked up and keep on moving. Now, this caught my eye. The gold Batman. Did anybody have the old Kenner gold Batman? I did. I had every Kenner Batman for a while, at least. Star Wars section is nice and full because nobody really wants this stuff. But stay tuned, I got a nice heartwarming story towards the end of the video. Hey, Luke Skywalker. Nah. I'm good. By the way, Mark Hamill's recent comments have sparked me and inspired me to make Stealing Solo 2, so be on the lookout for Stealing Solo 2 in the future, aka later this year. On the way out, I caught this WWE kiosk for SummerSlam. We got LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, and Rey Mysterio. I didn't really care about these wrestlers. I just found The Rock, picked up a second one, and then I left the store promptly. Here we are at another Ollie's, and we're greeted by a Shuricopter already. Yeah. Welcome home, old boy. Welcome home. I feel like they get more Force Awakens toys every time I come in here. Then again, they just don't sell at all, so that's the story. Now we finally get to learn about what happens to these toys that don't sell on clearance. We finally know what happens to them before they just get turned into pulp, essentially. So down here we have these Shang-Chi figures. And if you look closely in a moment, you'll see that they're only $1.99. Yeah, Shang-Chi has been clearanced out to $1.99. So it's been years, and now Shang-Chi's $1.99. I don't think I'd even buy this, ever. You can't do much with it. There's just so much of this junk. So eventually these Eternals, all these figures, they too will be $1.99. Maybe $1.99 will get me to buy this guy. Oh, it's Namor. Never mind. I ain't buying him. There's a bushel of Baby Yoda. Say that 5 times fast. It's not that hard. And yeah, they're cute little dolls. Great. Let's just get out of here. I wonder if the demand's going to be there when they make the movie. More reminders of failures, more mistakes, more waste of plastic even. More $2 Shang-Chi's. Wenwu's $2 as well, so it's not just the Shang-Chi figure. If you were looking to build your collection, well, don't worry, you can get the whole set for $4. Awesome. Even in this economy, that's a steal. All Holdos. Really? Not a surprise. Let's see what's in this sleeve of Star Wars figures. We got Lando, Grand Moff Tarkin, the Emperor. Nobody worthwhile if you already have them. This has never been worthwhile, but hey, it's loaded on the shelves. If you need a quick birthday gift, get a kid that. They'll hate you forever. Art of the Game. That'll never sell, just like the game. It's a physical reminder of a digital failure. And on the way out, I noticed this Forever Alone Captain Marvel sketchbook. See you later, Ollie. Now, here I am, and this is a new Ninja Turtle toy line that has just dropped. It's based on the cartoon, which is based on the new movie. And these bad boys are $14.97 a piece. I'm really not that big of a Ninja Turtle collector. If you are, let me know down below. Woody. Round up Woody. I don't get Minecraft. I don't. If you do, explain it to me down in the comments below. Now this SummerSlam kiosk is pretty cool. We got Triple H from the DX era. There's X-Pac from, well, DX. And Typhoon. And Gunther. Is Gunther going to win the title at SummerSlam? Tell me down in the comments below. I say yes. Damian Priest is alright, but he's not Gunther good. Slow Chemical Kane. Can't believe I'm nostalgic for that version of Kane. He sucked back then, but he's better than Corporate Kane. Oh, hi Typhoon. They keep expanding this aisle because the absence of Toys R Us is greatly felt here in the retail space. Yay! The Lightsaber Forge collection. Can't wait to get that at Ollie's. We got old wrestler styles, we got new wrestling styles, we have more Star Wars. Now, I thought it was interesting, when I was in this store earlier, there was a little kid, and he wanted this Darth Vader figure, that one right there. Well, not that exact one, but he didn't want Ahsoka, he didn't want these other ladies, he didn't want the Mandalorian, he didn't want whoever this is from the Book of Boba Fett, he wanted Darth Vader. And it was kind of reassuring that that classic design will live forever, or at least until the next generation. God, Buzz Lightyear's been around for almost 30 years. I can't believe it. Now, their Marvel Legends section's pretty much non-existent at this store. They just have this Dr. Egghead from the Ant-Man wave, so you can find newer stuff at Ollie's across the street. Now, in Target, we're met with a dilemma that Hasbro faces. You got a cheap Darth Vader mask, you got a slightly less cheap Darth Vader mask, you got options for everybody, right? No, what you have is too much merchandise. You have new figure scales, you have new ship scales, you have all of this crap. Nobody's really buying it. We got the numbers. It'll end up like the Ahsoka doll. Now, this Hulk Hogan, this is a whole end cap of this one Hulk Hogan from Japan. It's safe to assume people don't want Hulk Hogan figures anymore, right? We got some Lego. Got a lot of Star Wars Lego, but this one, I can't believe this is 50 bucks. That little thing is $50. I have nothing to say. So, in the wrestling section, we got, the real American Hulk Hogan. I will take him. So, what else we got? 3-minute warning. They were cool. And this SmackDown box set. Stone Cold versus Booker T. Eddie Guerrero versus John Cena. Clearly, Booker T, Stone Cold in the grocery store, is superior in every way. He-Man and Ninja Turtles on the shelves together again. It's like the 80s. R5-D4 and the Pit Droids. This is a pretty cool looking set. It's a nice looking figure set. I'll just wait to get it at Ollie's. Come on, Hulk Hogan, let's get out of here. This is the Marvel section. The Marvel section is a little better than at Walmart, because we have this Warbird figure, aka Captain Marvel. And a lot of people have been going nuts for this over on the internet, but it is here, readily available, a full peg of her. Because at the end of the day, she's still Captain Marvel. Well, that joke writes itself. Good old Red Hulk. I saw people paying $80 online for these. They're only $39 at Target. And they even got the new Wolverine, which is perfect for this weekend because Wolverine and Deadpool is out, if you listen to this in the future. I always say it feels like we move backwards. The Simpsons are back on toy shelves, which is cool. And we also have these little plushies, but they're like $12 for a plushie. I'm good. Come on, Hulk Hogan, let's get out of here. So let's check out this collection of collectibles on the back wall here. The collector's spot. That sounds naughty. But the collector's spot is pretty underwhelming, unless you like Funko Pops and crappy collectibles. Except these Jada Street Fighter figures, they're pretty nice. Maybe I jumped the gun. There's some decent stuff back here. But I don't really collect, well, some McFarlane figures. It just depends on the one. And I gotta get the Willy Wonka people, too. Hey, look! Another Japanese Hulk Hogan. Here's mine next to him, and nah. Come on, Hulk Hogan. Let's get out of here. Also, too, this Target was oddly empty at the checkout. It felt barren. So this is another stop of ours, and I was tempted to pick this up. I wanted these back in the day, but I was in that weird transition period of grade school to high school. Wasn't really going to buy a lot of action figures, so I passed up on this Ninja Turtles. But now, I should get the set. Glad they took a gamble over at NECA on the dinosaurs line. People are clearly eating it up. Anime Heroes. Here we go. This is kind of cool. What do we got? One Piece. Well, I have read some One Piece. It's okay. Thanks for sending it into the P.O. Box. Dragon Ball Z. This is my jam. Star Wars Light Side, Dark Side Oreos. Huh. These look interesting. So interesting, in fact, that I did take a case home, but I want to know what's going on with Han Solo. Why is he shaking his fist like, get off my plane? Maybe he's telling us to get out of the basement, but it is our basement we kept him in. So, this figure right here is from 2019. The Rise of Skywalker. This is Jaina. She's still on the shelves all these months, years later. God, that figure is old. The world is so different than it was in 2019. That figure is from the old world. It doesn't know what it's like to live through so many historical events in 1 week. Let's pick up the pace a little, shall we? The wrestling selection isn't very good. They have plenty of AEW figures, like the Young Bucks and Nyla Rose. And over here, we just got some cars. So, folks, thank you for joining me for another journey through the toy store. I went to research the footage, and the stuff from Nick is so much that we're going to put out an auxiliary video from Atlanta. So, folks, unless you want to make these things like 40 minutes long, and, well, some people like that, I don't know, but we'll put that out later this week. So, like I said at the beginning of this video, friends, WorldClassBullshitters has passed its goal, and we keep moving up and up and up. We moved up $500 today alone. So I'd like to thank everybody who's backed that project. We are well past our funding goal, and we keep on moving forward. It would be incredible to reach, I don't know, $14 billion, but that's reaching a little too high, I get it. But I just want to let everybody know, thank you for everything you guys have done to make WorldClassBullshitters a reality. So, folks, thank you for watching. I'll be back next time with more. If you need a comic book right now, and I know you do, you can always go to stealingsolo.com and get a copy of that. I'll let the ad run in just a moment. But until next time, folks, be smart, be safe, be cool, but always be excellent to each other. Stealing Solo asks the greatest what-if question of all time. What if a group of disgruntled Star Wars fans kidnap Harrison Ford and force him to remake Star Wars in their basement? That, and a whole lot more, is answered in Stealing Solo, a Captain's Parody. Stealing Solo has been called Laugh Out Loud Funny and the greatest Star Wars parody since Spaceballs, and it's available now for a limited time only. Go to stealingsolo.com, which is powered by Shopify, so you get the reward-winning safety and security, and get yourselves a copy today. Once we sell through this limited backstock, I'm going back to the drawing board to bring you the sequel, which parodies Luke Skywalker's fall from grace And finally, the closing chapter, which I can't wait to get to, Frankenfisher, the Bride of Solo. And yes, it's exactly what you think it is. So folks, the only way to get that is go to stealingsolo.com right now, get yourselves a copy, and enjoy the greatest Star Wars parody since Spaceballs.